Hi, my name is Erihii Nyamor. My company is called I Can Draw. I'm an illustrator, a cartoonist, and a teacher. Not only do I draw for myself, I draw to convey emotion, inspiration, happiness, sadness, and my company, I Can Draw, is how I do all that. So as I got older and tried to become a professional illustrator, I noticed a lot of artists design fan art. I went to comic book cons and I was seeing artists that weren't established. They didn't work for Marvel, they didn't work for Disney, but they had their own style of these set characters. And then I was like, oh, okay, if that's something I could do, implement within my own profession. So I seen there was a niche, I seen there was a market for that, and that just made me want to do fan art myself. But I never thought like, this is, hey, I'm gonna make a career out of it. I have been doing fan art for over 10 years. I started designing prints, illustrations, mashups of different fan art. So to me, fan art is designing characters that are already established and doing it in my own style. Something that I found out going to a lot of comic book conventions. At first, I was hesitant in jumping into this field because that's what we're taught in high school, college. Hey, you know, you can't use other people's characters, right? But I seen that there's a whole community of people doing that, almost like an unwritten rule, right? The fan art community, I joined it because I want to establish a fan base. I want to be part of the art world. So in order to stick out, I had to just find my own niche of the fan art. Of course, I have my own style, my own funny twist. For me, I wasn't the strongest drawer in the classroom. I don't think any of my classmates, my teacher would be like, hey, Erihii's gonna be a professional illustrator. But, you know, I was able to will it because I kept on going. So what inspired me is working with youth. I've been working with youth for a while. Working with youth inspired me to create a book I Can Draw, so I can inspire them to keep on going and become an artist themselves. They can see my progression from kindergarten all the way to now. If I design fan art or anything to do, I make sure I have my own style where people are like, yeah, I know that's Erihii.